technical stuff, but I always come back to an obstacle like this, and it's sort of what I measure my progress on, and I measure it by how comfortable I feel doing it. And earlier today, before we took off on the trail ride, I tried to static zap, stuff this and then static zap it up and over. Another friend of mine who gave me some really good tips on obstacles and thinking through the obstacle and getting your front end a little lower. That came from his trials background. I gotta say, I wouldn't have made the progress I've made without his help. And then also I was inspired by Rich Larson. I just got done watching his video where he claimed that his max height was like 32 inches. And so I failed on this earlier today before we took off, and I failed pretty miserably. I only tried it once. I came up to it, stuffed it, failed on it pretty hard, and I was like, gosh, maybe it's too big for me. Ended up coming back for a lunch break, watched Rich Larson's video came up on YouTube as I was checking one of my videos, and I said, I was inspired by him making it over the obstacle that he did. And I don't know if this is 32 inches or not, but it is on an uphill slope, and it was definitely the biggest zap I've ever done. But I was just inspired by watching him, and honestly, over the last 2 years, watching his videos, it's helped me a ton, and getting to ride with really good riders, getting little tips here and there. And one thing I'm noticing about the stuff and the static zap is I'm starting to bring my front wheel lower and feel comfortable getting it low enough to compress that forks, to compress the forks to actually get lift from the rear wheel, and then throw my butt back to get pressure on the rear wheel as the bike's starting to come forward. So it's been a long process for me. I've officially been back on the bike for 2 years now. I got an old CR about 2 years ago, and I said, okay, yeah, I'm back into dirt bikes after a really long time from not riding. So my whole point to everything is that take wisdom wherever you can get it. It doesn't matter if it's your mom, your father, your girlfriend, or whatever. They can say things on the trail and motivate. You can watch by the things they can't do and the things that they happen to make. So take wisdom and inspiration wherever you can, and just stay positive and keep working hard. Put practical, good, fundamental practice in. Really put the time in. Don't just go out there and ride around. Really try to focus on things, and things will start to happen, because just doing a stuff a year ago was 1 out of 10, and it was hairy and ugly. And then you watch enough Graham videos, you watch enough Pat Smodge videos, watch enough Rich Larson videos, you get inspiration from these people, and it starts to click for you. So I hope that you guys can take from some of the things that I've implemented into my riding, and I feel like just in a short period of time I've been able to improve. So please go out there and practice, have fun. Let me know if this helps you guys.